Greetings and salutations, game fans. Firecracker37 here. Between episodes, I got our bus expanded quite a bit. So much so that it can't even keep up getting it filled. So that's just a minor, temporary problem. Eventually things will start backing up. We're going to be increasing production in the near future, which will also make a big difference. I turned off up this way. I set it so that no iron's going down the steel side. It's all getting smelted into iron just to try and help facilitate filling that belt up. But one of the next problems we're going to run into is if we take a look at our power, we're using just over half of our power right now, which I feel that's a good point to start thinking about upgrading the power. I'm going to dump off a bunch of that wood just to increase our inventory space. And I went ahead and crafted up another set of power things. You guys have seen me do it once, didn't think you'd need to see it again. We're going to hook this guy up kind of backwards from the other one. And hopefully we can get this offshore pump to connect into it nice-like. Where is it? There it is. So there we go. The offshore pump's there. We can use these inserters, and they'll just grab from the inserters on the other side of them. So that's cool. And then we're going to come up here. Let's get our steam guys. And we'll just slap all 10 of them down and then cut them into the water source. Get that one pesky tree out of the way. There we go. And I love it with Squeak Through. We can actually walk in between these pipes. So you don't get stuck nearly as easily. Now if we take a look at our power, we're just barely using any of it, which is awesome. It means we shouldn't run out anytime soon. We can expand the factory by a good bit before it's a problem. I think I did it before last episode. I also increased this to 6 mining drills so that we were outputting plenty. I have 2 more mining drills in my pocket that we're gonna plunk down here. And we're going to make 10 more. I want iron to not be a problem. And right now, it is a problem. And this one won't last long, but just for completeness, we're going to put one in there. Now we'll come to this side. We'll leave 2 squares between rows. So we're going to start up there. And we'll just bring them together with a splitter merge like so. We need 1 more power guy there. We'll just bring that all the way down for now. We've got 5 more mining drills. Well, let's start up here then. There we go. We have significantly increased the amount of iron that we're able to output right now. I'm tempted to go even a little further, but yeah, I think that should be good for now. Our copper is a little light though, so let's increase the copper. Otherwise, we're just going to be walking back over here in a couple of minutes to do so manually. Gonna give the iron some time to back up before we turn the steel back on. We're not using the steel anywhere, so it isn't a big loss. Oh. There we go with some more copper mining. And let's head down to the other end and move on to our next project. There we go. Our steel or our iron's looking a lot better. We are using everything that we're inputting right now, though, from the appearance of things. It's not backing. Well, it's starting to back up a little bit, but our circuit line is filling out, which is good. So the next thing we need to do is make our red science again. I like to keep these about even. So right there will be that'll be for our iron gears, and then down here we're gonna go with 5 red science factories. Now we're going to do a little bit of tricksy stuff here to make sure that the iron gear wheels go on one side of the belt and the copper plates go on the other side. So we're going to do a little side loading thing like that. And then we can come in and cut in our copper plates. We're going to need some iron to come down this way. And it can actually come right here. Like so. Now let's tell this guy, you're going to make iron gear wheels. All of you guys are going to make red science packs. Your red science packs will come out on this side of the belt. Let's make some blue inserters. Just a few of them. And then some more red inserters because I didn't realize I was running so low. There's our power. You guys will be input and then output there. And here we go with the red science packs. Now we're going to clear up some area down here. We're also going to increase our number of science factories. Well, no, not right now because I don't even have the stuff to make more, so we're basically just going to rebuild what we had for red science before down this way. I hate this terrain right here with all this grass. It's hard to tell where the trees are, at least when you're as blind as I am. We're going to go 1, 2 power poles down. And then let's find our science factories here. And get all 10 of them down. And with these inserters, we are now back in the research business. But we won't be for very long, so let's not sit on our laurels here. Let's get the next one we're going to need. So we're going to run 5 of these red science factories and then 6 green science factories. Because that's the ratio somebody told me to use once, and I've never questioned it. Maybe I should, but not right now. So our green science is going to require a couple of different inputs. Which I think are going to come from down below, depending on how I decide to go about doing this. We are going to need more assembly machines, which means we need more iron, which I just happen to know where to get a whole bunch of iron. Looks like we have about a full yellow belt of iron coming in as well, which is awesome. Not quite ready to go turn the steel back on yet. But while those assembly machines craft, let's come down this way and just see how things are going. Alright, well our iron ore has backed up, so let's cut the steel back in. It's not doing any good just sitting there on the belt. Once we can, we'll upgrade those furnaces to the next tier. But that appears to be about the only thing we'll be able to do to increase our iron output. Alright, so we have a few of these now on this side. We're going to be making belts, which are going to require gears. Yeah, which will output there. We're going to jump this lower belt once because we've been putting a lot of demand on it. So we'll take off of the second belt, which should allow it to fill up pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a really good way to do the power there. No, but I think we can support. Blue inserters. Oh, I run this belt the wrong way. So there we go. Now, outputting of this one, we're going to want yellow inserters. So we're going to need iron and circuits. So let's down here again, let's do another gear wheels. Let's make some more inserters. Hopefully this is the last episode. We'll be constantly making them by hand, but you should be able to work off of a yellow inserter. We're going to need one long-handed. Once again, we'll pull this off the second belt. Yeah, I don't know. That works. And then it'll be a red inserter there, which we'll pull some circuits down with. Just like that. And then we just have to run this down, and let's clear some of these trees. Hey, another upgrade has completed. There we go. This ought to give it plenty of time to back up. What's your dealio? Oh, it's because I can't output them. Haha. There we go. Things work better when you do them correctly. Alright, so now we have green science up and running. We doubled our power production, which we're gonna have to double again because, whew, that's a lot of power we're using. And the more power we use, the more pollution we create, which means the quicker the biters are going to be knocking on our door. So I think our next episode, we're going to get some more military research. So we're making green science. Let's turn that back on so that we're picking our research again, getting what is most important to us. So I think we're going to have to get some military research done, get some military equipment built. I just want that out of my inventory. And yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of some of the junk that we're just never going to need. Like the pistol, these burner mining drills, those tools. We'll just get rid of this ore. I don't really need it for anything. Copper cable, sure, a little wasteful. Who cares? Alright, that looks good. Goodbye, stuff. Nice knowing ya. We should have a boatload of stone bricks. We do. Alright, so we are set up good for the The next thing that we're going to build, green science is chugging along. Potion should get good and backed up while this last crafting speed finishes. In fact, no, let's just straight up change it. Even if it wastes some, it's just red science packs. Who cares? I'm not even 100% sure that it actually wastes them. So, there we go. Military 2. Bam. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this episode of Factorio. If you liked what you just seen, please click that like button down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to see when new content gets posted. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.